Tyrone Tracy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 tight.
He'll look to throw. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they tried the deep shot downfield on this initial drive. And, Greg, maybe they saw something, but instead they saw the defense run back the other way for the first points of the game.
Yeah, Mike, but you know what? I like the call. I like early in the game trying to be aggressive and trying to establish yourself throwing the ball down the field. But as you said, that was a disaster. You took an early shot, and the defense not only creates the turnover, they're able to take it all the way back the other way for the touchdown.
Tracy now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 42-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Miller. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and 6. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Cut 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They're going to toss it now to Miller. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his first touchdown of the new year. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in by Chubb. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. They'll come up to third and 3.
Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb.
On gain of 3. It's now fourth down and less than a yard.
On the ready.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try it now with Chubb. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
In motion comes Beckham.
Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught right side by Beckham. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10.
Set up. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are...
No chance at all. He'll go down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. To the left side, OBJ is there. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Here comes Jackson on the return. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalin Hyatt. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence up.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are back in this one. It's 17-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
This one into the hands of Beckham. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Adoree Jackson makes the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Miller. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's Miller. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deonte Banks. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Miller. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Saints going to use their second timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion comes Beckham. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. He'll look to throw. The ball comes out. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
At their own 4-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score Saints 17, Giants 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To start the drive with Miller. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Miller. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That's taken in by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup,
that's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play. And the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
That's complete. He's got OBJ. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. A run here with Miller. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run here with Miller. And he is going to have the Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
In motion comes Beckham. They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A run up the middle with Miller. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. He'll run straight ahead with Miller. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, Saints. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
79 Broncos. Check out.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Giants.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
19 tight. 19 tight.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here's Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now it's Miller.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Once again, it's Miller. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he gets this up close to the 40. Lavonte David doing his work on defense. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run here. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Again, working deep downfield. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got his man. That's Olave. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Olave is the motion man. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They'll keep it on the ground. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Grupe back out to kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. In motion comes Thomas. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
the whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Got it into the hands of Olave. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play. He breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side, OBJ is there. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
In motion is Hill.
Go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
2nd and goal. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker on 4-point after.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Robinson. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
18 rep.
Back to the air one more time. That's taken in by Chubb. Here comes 2nd down.
Come on, set. Go.
Now it's Chubb. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Set. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale.
I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set up. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Nick Chubb, the intended target there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 70. Warriors 70. Take over.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He has Hyatt complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Andrew Thomas guilty there. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, And that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. This was a game where both offenses